Welcome back to another day in the world of high-revving engines, bold design, and the constant chase for driving perfection. Today, the spotlight is on a nameplate that has stirred excitement ever since rumors of its comeback started surfacing, the 2026 Toyota MR2. This is more than just another sports car revival. It's a signal that Toyota is doubling down on its performance heritage, blending nostalgia with modern engineering to create something that aims to be lightweight, agile, and emotionally charged in a way very few new cars are. The 2026 MR2 has been one of the most anticipated returns in the sports car world, and for good reason. The original MR2 was beloved for its mid-engine layout, its go-kart handling, and its ability to deliver genuine sports car thrills without needing supercar money. Bringing it back in a modern era filled with electric SUVs and software-heavy driving experiences was a bold move, but Toyota has gone all in. At first glance, the new MR2 looks like a blend of classic mid-engine proportions and modern aerodynamic sculpting. It sits low, almost skimming the ground, with a nose that dips just enough to remind you of the second-gen MR2 while adding sharper creases and LED lighting signatures that feel futuristic without going overboard. Toyota clearly wanted the MR2 to stand apart from the Supra and the GR86, and it does. The body has short overhangs, wide hips, and aggressive side air intakes that actually feed the mid-mounted engine rather than just looking cool. It looks purposeful, like every square inch has a job to do. Under the rear glass lies the heart of the car, and this is where things get interesting. Instead of going fully electric or hybrid, Toyota kept things pure for enthusiasts who crave a more analog connection to the road. The 2026 MR2 uses a turbocharged 1.6-liter three-cylinder engine, derived from the heart of the GR Yaris and GR Corolla, but tuned specifically for mid-engine duty. Output lands around 300 horsepower, which might sound modest in a world of 700 horsepower muscle monsters, but remember, this car weighs just under 2,700 pounds. Power to weight is the name of the game, and Toyota nailed the formula. The engine's character is raw and eager. It spools quickly, with a surprising amount of torque low in the rev range, yet still pulls cleanly all the way to its high-revving redline. Toyota offers the MR2 with a 6-speed manual transmission, which is big news in itself. The shift throws are short and mechanical, giving a tactile sense of engagement that a lot of modern cars have lost. For those who prefer paddles, there's also an optional 8-speed dual-clutch transmission that snaps through gears with satisfying precision. Regardless of the transmission you choose, the MR2 remains deeply connected to the driver. The chassis is where the MR2 truly shines. Toyota's engineers leaned heavily into the car's mid-engine layout, gifting it razor-sharp turn in and perfectly neutral balance. On tight corners, the car feels playful, almost eager to rotate. It rewards skilled drivers but doesn't punish newcomers. Steering feel is remarkably communicative for an electric assist system. You can feel subtle weight changes as the suspension loads up, something that's becoming rare in new cars. The suspension itself balances stiffness and compliance beautifully. It's track-ready but not punishing on daily commutes, making the MR2 a surprisingly versatile sports machine. The interior blends simplicity with modern tech. Toyota didn't clutter the cabin with oversized touchscreens or unnecessary gimmicks. Instead, the layout is driver-focused. A compact digital gauge cluster provides essential performance info without overwhelming you. The center screen handles navigation, connectivity, and settings, but it's integrated cleanly so it doesn't distract from the driving experience. The seating position is low and cockpit-like, with supportive bolsters that hug you without squeezing too tight. Visibility is better than you might expect from a mid-engine car, thanks to the thin A-pillars and carefully shaped rear glass. One of the biggest wins inside the MR2 is the weight savings. Toyota used lightweight materials where they mattered most: aluminum suspension components, a high-strength steel chassis, and optional carbon fiber roof panels. Even the seats were engineered to be as light as possible without sacrificing comfort. Every pound matters when you're building a driver's car, and Toyota made sure the MR2 stayed true to its lightweight legacy. On the road, the MR2 feels alive. Even in normal driving modes, it invites you to push a little harder, brake a little later, and lean into corners with more confidence. Sport mode sharpens throttle response, tightens steering, and adjusts the stability control system to give you more freedom. Track mode turns everything up another notch, allowing skilled drivers to explore the car's full potential. The exhaust note is distinct, with a growl that builds into a high-pitched turbo whistle as the revs climb. It's not artificially enhanced, it's mechanical, raw, and satisfying. Toyota also made sure the MR2 is accessible to a wide range of drivers. While it delivers serious performance, it's not intimidating. The controls are intuitive, the balance is forgiving, and the car communicates so well that you always know what it's doing. It's the kind of car that makes you a better driver every time you get behind the wheel. Fuel economy is surprisingly decent for a sports car in this class, thanks to the efficient turbocharged engine and lightweight design. It's not something buyers will prioritize, but it's a nice bonus for a car you'll want to drive every day. And speaking of daily use, the MR2 offers a decent amount of cargo space for a mid-engine vehicle. The front trunk and small rear compartment provide just enough room for a weekend getaway or grocery run. It's not practical in the traditional sense, but it's more usable than many competitors. The 2026 Toyota MR2 isn't trying to be the fastest sports car on the planet or the most technologically advanced. Instead, it aims to capture the essence of what made the original so beloved, a pure, lightweight driver's car that delivers joy at any speed. It brings back the thrill of mid-engine dynamics without requiring supercar prices or maintenance. And in an era where cars are becoming increasingly digital and distant, the MR2 stands out as a reminder of how engaging a simple, well-engineered sports car can be. For fans of the original MR2, this new version feels like a proper evolution rather than a nostalgic imitation. It respects the past but refuses to be trapped by it. Toyota's collaboration with its Gazoo racing division shows through in every corner of the design and engineering. This car isn't a marketing revival, it's a genuine passion project. As the automotive world moves toward electrification, hybrids, and autonomous features, the 2026 MR2 might just be one of the last pure mid-engine combustion sports cars we see. And that makes it even more special. It's a celebration of driving, of feel, of balance, of connection. It's the type of car that reminds you why you fell in love with cars in the first place. For enthusiasts, the Mr. 2's return is more than just the resurrection of a classic name. It's a statement that lightweight, affordable sports cars still matter. That driving joy still matters. And that Toyota hasn't forgotten how to have fun. If you've been waiting for a modern driver's car that delivers excitement without overwhelming you with complexity, the 2026 Toyota MR2 might just be the perfect match. It's focused, it's passionate, and it's ready to carve its own legacy in a new generation of performance machines.